Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I've got a great sweet treat recipe for you. This is a family favorite that goes back a long time in my family. It's called sweetie pie. It's perfect for this time of year, or honestly, any time of year. All right, if you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Welcome. Come on in and make yourselves comfortable. I love to do cooking on this channel. So if you're into family style recipes, budget recipes, general, easy recipes that are also delicious, then, you know, hit subscribe. Come on back for more of this type of content because we do a lot of it here. So today I'm sharing my recipe for sweetie pie. This actually is a recipe from my Uncle John. He was a very successful restaurateur in my area, and every Valentine's Day he served something at his restaurant called sweetie pie. And the recipe has really been used tons of times in my family with some little variations here and there, but I'm gonna show you the classic sweetie pie today. And I hope you enjoy it. Our ingredients are simple and easy to find. We have some classic Oreos, which I have already been eating all week, so just pretend you didn't see that. We also have chocolate chips, we have strawberry ice cream, we have some butter, we have 1/3 cup, and then 2 tablespoons because we're gonna use them separately. We also have evaporated milk and some powdered sugar. If you haven't guessed already, sweetie pie is in fact a frozen ice cream treat. So actually we're going to be crumbling our cookies. And if you have one of those like food choppers, you can do that. However, I'm just gonna throw them in this bag and then pound them because that's the easiest way to me. So we need 25 cookies. Oh, and I still have a couple to eat with some milk later. So basically you wanna push all the air out, and then you can use a book, you can use a rolling pin. Honestly, I have my evaporated milk can right here, so we're just gonna use that. All right, and there are our cookies. Now I'm going to melt this butter. You know, as I was pounding these up, an interesting thought came through my mind. Actually, today I'm filming this on February 5th. My birthday is February 7th, so in just 2 days. And my Uncle John, who actually has passed away now, his birthday was February 8th. And our favorite food was always Oreos. And we would celebrate our birthdays together every year. So maybe the spirit of John has really led me to this sort of birthday sweetie pie moment. I will insert some photos of us in the Oreo birthday times right here, because you guys will enjoy that. Okay, this is actually a shrine that my aunt made for my uncle with all of our Oreo birthdays. I'm not lying. It was a thing. And this is a picture, an Oreo picture that I made. Happy birthday to John Love Claire. There you go. All right, so I've just poured all my crumbs in here. All right, here's my butter. Just gonna pour it in. All right, now we have a 9x13 pan. I'm using a stone, but like use whatever pan you got. And honestly, you cannot skip this step because once this is frozen, it's gonna be really hard to get out if you don't grease this. So make sure that you are greasing your pan. A few times in my life, my mom making this and not greasing the pan, and then we go to eat it and then it like won't come out like at all. That has happened to us. Okay, so we're just gonna spread this out. And honestly, it's gonna work best with your hands because we want it to really get in the corners and get everywhere. All right, once you have it all pushed in there and there aren't any like big gaps anywhere, now it's time to chill it. You can actually do this the night before if you want. You can really spread this out, which is kind of nice if you're like entertaining or whatever. Like my mom always used to do this part the night before so that it would be ready. But really you only need to freeze it for maybe an hour just to get this part nice and like solid. So I think that looks good. We have our crust. We're gonna throw it in the freezer. All right, it's been about an hour. Everything is nice and cold and frozen, except our ice cream, which is now nice and soft. So we are going to spread it on top. Now, because we're coming up on Valentine's Day, I have strawberry ice cream, and we do that because, you know, it's pink. But you can do this with any type of ice cream. You don't have to use strawberry. A variation that my family really enjoys is mint dessert, where we use mint ice cream, and we do that every Christmas and sometimes also on Thanksgiving as well. So that's also one that my family loves. All right, I'm just making it as smooth and as even as I can. And now we're gonna put it back in the freezer, this time for at least an hour, but ideally a couple hours or even overnight if you're doing this ahead of time. All right, you guys, the ice cream layer is firming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the top fudgy chocolatey layer. For this layer, you will need the rest of the butter, which is 2 tablespoons. You need chocolate chips. I am using semi-sweet, but if you like milk chocolate, go for it. If you like dark chocolate, go for it. We're only going to need 4 ounces, so you're not gonna need the whole bag. We're going to be using 1 cup of powdered sugar and 3/4 of a cup of evaporated milk. The first thing I'm going to do is melt our butter in a saucepan. All right, here I've measured out 4 ounces of chocolate chips, but if you don't have a scale, we're right at about half a cup. All right, my butter's almost all the way melted. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my chocolate in there. All right, now that this is all melted, we're going to add our milk. We're doing 3/4 of a cup. Gosh, I hope this works. There we go. I was worried it was just gonna like pour down the can and all over my stove. But it's okay, we got it, we did it. I do have my heat on medium-low. I definitely do not want this to burn. All right, now that that's like pretty combined, we're gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of powdered sugar. All right, everything is dissolved nicely in here, but we do want this to get nice and thick. So I'm gonna bump the heat up just a little bit, and I'm gonna continue to stir it for a couple of minutes until it starts to get thick. Right now, it's still quite watery, but it'll thicken up pretty quickly. I swear, I am the messiest cook. I don't know how anybody makes these like beautiful aesthetic cooking videos where everything is clean around them. Like, those are fake. They have to be. They have to be. All right, so our fudge is just about as thick as it's going to be. And now is the hard part. We have to let it cool. Now I know you're probably really excited and you want to pour this on top of your ice cream really bad, but I've made this mistake before. And if you pour this on the ice cream now, it will all melt together. You will not get the layers. You have to wait until it cools down. I know it's difficult, but you can do it. Set it aside, go do another thing for like an hour, and then come back. All right, you guys, she's been cooling for about an hour. It's like slightly warm on the bottom, but I think it'll be fine. It's not hot. It's not gonna melt the ice cream hot. All right, wow, that is cold. All right, we're just going to pour this on. You kind of do want to be quick about it because, of course, this is going to go back into the freezer. So I hope that you have prepared enough time ahead of time for this because, yeah, this is, like, generally it doesn't take a long time to make this, but it takes a long time for it to set. Oh, it's melting a little bit. Ah, I gotta go faster. All right, it's okay. It's gonna be fine, guys. Back into the freezer. All right. We're in the freezer and now I'm gonna wait a long time. You wanna wait minimum an hour, but for optimal results, you're really gonna wanna give it time to get super solid, a couple of hours. Mine's in the deep freezer, so it's gonna get frozen a little bit faster. But we're gonna have it for like our dessert after dinner tonight. I have not told the family I've made it, so I'm gonna whip it out as a surprise after dinner for us to enjoy. So it's gonna have quite some time. We're early afternoon right now, so we're gonna have quite some time for it to firm up. And again, this is something you can make the night before super easily if you know, don't have the time the next day. All right, you guys, she's ready to enjoy. Do you want a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. The kids are ready.
Crunchy.
Well, it's a little bit crunchy.
Yeah, it's just a little crunchy.
Just a little.
But it's crunchy.
It's crunchy and creamy. All the best things. All right, Mom, if you're watching, I really want one of those little tiny spatulas because all I have is a pointy one, and I feel like your spatulas work better. Your little ones. That's what I want for Christmas, for my birthday. There we go. Oh, you're touching it with your fingers? Careful.
No.
You're gonna get all chocolatey. Sweetie pie for my sweetie pies. Yum. There you go.
Let's try this.
It's all you.
Oh, that is really good. I almost like it more than mint dessert, if I
Ooh.
do declare.
Because we do this with the mint. You know, I think I said that already. That we do it with the mint.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
strawberry's my favorite, so.
Yeah. But again, you could do it with any kind of ice cream. All right, you guys. That was my family's famous sweetie pie. I am so happy to share it with you. I hope you give it a try because it is a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it, especially this time of year. Be sure to leave me a comment down below. Have you ever made anything like this? Is this something that you also do? I would be curious to know. Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Are you making anything sweet for the sweeties in your life? I would love to hear about it. Of course, come on back for more of this type of content, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye! And of course, here's your friendly reminder that my recipe journals are available now. I have 3 styles to choose from. Use these journals to organize all of your recipes. They are available on Amazon, and the link will be in the description down below.